perfection. And there's the path of Ta. And just real briefly, that's why it says dealing with that path of perfection, because we're here on earth. You know? And while we're here, these are some of the things that we have to deal with until we're out of here. But we better learn what we need to know while we're, so when we do get out of here, path of Ta. Ta is simply the earth. And you walk past on earth. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? Yeah. None of this stuff is really too difficult. It just needs to be expounded on, that's all. So, as we walk and talk, these paths and journeys, there are even energy lines, there are even certain places that you can place your feet, where true masters know they can keep you in tune and in line. And that's by keeping your energy systems charged up, so you can keep yourself on a path to where everything's always working for you and not against you. And that path, once again, is we deal with the secret word P or T, and as they're put together, but you only hear the T. That's why they give you the path is a silent, it's a secret, like mum's the word. You know, like when you're dealing with psychology, you're only pronouncing the S. Or when you're dealing with physiology, you're pronouncing the F sound. And well, we're gonna expound on all of this even more. Why the F? Why the S? Why the T? Why the Ray? Why the Nu? And then you also have Ma. And these are certain phonetic tones. One, you probably heard, or if you haven't, Ta, Mu, Nefu, Set, Hu. What we say here, Nun, Ta, Re. What they taught you in school was Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. And it was done in a certain rhythm. And then La, Ti, there goes that T, and then La. And if you say La, Ti together, or Latifa, you have an actual name there that's dealing with one of the deities, Bast, or the Latifu, or the subtle. Subtle means, very under the current, undertow, not obvious or blatant. So you can even take these tones that they've given us, Fee, Fi, Fo, Fum, feminine. Like on that movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The crash came in and they didn't communicate with words. They said, do, 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 do. Come to find out, that was a mathematical equation within that little tone of 5 words. And they was able to extract whole sentences. Or Mission to Mars, when they did that movie, and the brother was in there. They were showing you that the brother could survive on Mars. He purified his own urine and made oxygen out of plants. And he was able to take the code that was a sound and give it the mathematical sequence in order to get the message. So now we're back to this point again, to break down these codes or tones or tunes to get the mathematical sequence so that we can get the message. And that's the path of Ta. And that message is perfection. That message is to be the owner of your own destiny and deityship while on earth. And we have our other prescriptions so that when you leave earth, you got another body. Not like this one, but like this one, but it's going to be much better. In each state, we're going to have to learn in different bodily forms. And you'll learn more about that with Raynology. About the other bodies, saying how you subscribe to those levels now. Be aware by becoming aware of it. And so, but here, we're dealing with everything that happens in what we call the physical sense, or the path of the hydrogen cycle, which is where physical comes from. Path, hydrogen, and cycle, or C. And then you have ology, which means the love or the study of. So, this is what they try to keep from you. And they call themselves PhDs. Well, we the real PhDs, we the real doctors here with the real prescriptions. So, with that brief introduction, if you could just pan up one more time here to the diagram, and this is a diagram of self-awareness in geometrical form, you know, and you always will have the appearance of eyes because you're now aware of yourself and you're looking at yourself through other eyes, and these are the eyes of Ray. And these eyes of Ray form many directions and many branches, dealing with the circle and the square. And this is dealing with the science of awareness while here on Earth, and how it transgress and transbounds to other levels and dimensions. And we have the Z's. And you'll see more diagrams and pictures, because it's my firm foundation that a picture's worth 1,000 words. And a lot of times you can multidimensionally travel just by looking at a picture. So when you're dealing with us brothers, myself, Dr. Ray, Dr. Noon, you'll be given various inscriptions. Other great masters, myself, you know, who studied from the great master, Dr. Malachi Z. York, for all those to know that. And a lot of y'all know me, a lot of y'all see me around. And other brothers like myself, that's all who I associate and affiliate with. You know, but anyway, you notice that we always use a lot of diagrams and descriptions. Because once you see something and you be made aware of it, then now you can identify it with yourself. So now this is the start. Now this is the knowledge of self for all you 5%ers out there. For my knowledge of self, you better get on this. So I'd like to thank you for taking time to sit with us and build with us and give me the opportunity to express this information and outformation in all formations. And once again, this is Ta Min Sa Hotep.